twin-turbo engine. We do have a cutaway on the floor. Feel free to look at that. It's going to generate 455 horsepower and 445 pounds of torque. You are going to go from 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds with a top speed of 185 miles per hour. Now there are, when it comes to transmission, two to choose from. Your 8-speed automatic is going to be your standard, but there is an available 6-speed manual transmission that will also be available with new technologies that simplify the task of your turbo driving. Now one's going to be your active rev matching. Now what that's going to do is that's going to eliminate that need for that heel to toe maneuver by automatically adjusting the engine's RPMs to match the gear that you're headed into. And with the no lift shift feature, that's going to help you maintain a wide open throttle while you're shifting to avoid losing boost pressure. Now regardless of what transmission that you choose, you will have your performance traction management with launch control, and that's going to help and optimize your acceleration. Now with this vehicle, it does have a carbon fiber hood, so that's going to help with the mass up front. So you're looking at a near 50-50 weight distribution from front to rear with this model. And also with a unique architecture, they actually were stiffening it a little bit, about 25%, the actual structure of this vehicle. Now when you look at the front, you do have more of an aggressive stance when it comes to the grille, but it's also functional because it's going to allow more airflow into that engine compartment, and of course that's going to help with the cooling. 18-inch Michelin Power Super Sport tires have been designed and tuned specifically for this vehicle. And when you're going 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, you want to make sure that you're going to be able to stop without a problem. And so we have some awesome Brembo brakes on this vehicle. For this vehicle, they're not going to they're going to be a standard feature, so you're not worrying about paying the extra charge like you would with some of the other companies. And the great thing about it is Brembo brakes will be standard on this model. Now on the inside, luxury is what Cadillac is all about. These vehicles, these performance vehicles, have been designed for the track, but they're meant for everyday driving. That's the one great thing about the V Series. You're going 0 to 60 really fast, of course, but you're going to do that on the track, but then you can also drive around town doing 35 miles an hour without a problem. Thanks to, of course, now with a great suspension with magnetic ride control, that's actually 40% faster than the previous generation. So third generation magnetic ride control, if you're not familiar, it is the fastest reactive suspension system on the market. It's going to read the road 1,000 times per second, and that's how you're guaranteed that Cadillac smooth ride. Now, as I was mentioning in the inside, of course, you can't look in there, but I'm just going to talk you through it. Of course, there's many authentic materials like your carbon fiber, you have your suede, your leather. So when you sit down, you're going to have that Cadillac luxury, because that's what we're all about. And when it comes to technology, if you're not familiar with the Q system, that's how you're going to control your navigation, your radio, your audio, all of this 8-inch color touch screen that's almost like an iPad. So it's a touch screen that's a segment leading on the market, and you also have your mobile sound system along with your 4G LTE. That's going to be your Wi-Fi. And ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a lot, but we're so excited to be able to take you through this renaissance that Cadillac is currently in. And of course, the V Series is helping us go to that next level. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Well, let me answer a few questions. There is no official pricing, and the release date is going to be sometime in the summer. So those things will be available hopefully soon, and you can always go to our website at Cadillac.com. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by. Before you leave, go and take a look at the ELR. That's Cadillac's first electric vehicle. We do have the Escalade in the back. Remember, that's totally redesigned. CTS is on the opposite side, ATS is over here, and SRX, which is our crossover, is right in the opposite, in the corner, in the back as well. You can find brochures at our information desk, and you can always go to our website at www.cadillac.com. And remember, we don't just make luxury cars, we build Cadillacs. We are the standard of the world. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Cadillac.